Welcome, Pisces, to your beginning of the month of May reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, this is going to be a good month for you. Going to be in the spotlight, just like the Taurus, the Leo. Let's see, we have a couple of other signs as well. I'm not going to get into all of them, but if you guys do have Taurus in your chart and you do know you have it strong in your chart, make sure to watch those Taurus readings because Taurus is on their way. Being blessed over here, do have that Pluto just went retrograde, okay, and well, we have that Jupiter coming in this month, plus that Neptune, plus that Uranus sitting in, sitting there in Taurus constellation this month. So yes, definitely wanting to bring you guys in though, right? It wants to bring a lot of signs, a lot of good luck, especially the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and then of course it's going to affect Sagittarius and yourself. Yes, yourself. How lucky are you, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on over here, guys. Getting out best messages coming for you. Best messages. I like that. It says conflict and defeat. I no longer have to worry about this situation. Whatever obstacles you are overcoming, that is it right there. I am overcoming these obstacles. I no longer want to, have to feel defeated about this situation. I don't want to put up with this conflict. So feeling like things are moving along to an exciting pace for you right now as you're getting straight into your firm foundations of your foundations and achievements of the Four of Wands. Yes. So happy celebrations coming to you. If you guys are dealing with a house and no longer having those house issues anymore, right? Going to sell that house. Let's get that house sold. It's starting to really open up the market over here as well, as you'll see the market start opening up, and where you're going to feel like, is the market really up for me or is it just for everyone, right? Yeah, because we have this rainbow blessing. So whatever is going on in the homestead area, you can now know that that is done and over with. If it has to do with family itself, the family conflict is moving along, right? It's moving along. It's going to see happier times, right? Wherever you're building your milestones within your life and your career, you're also going to see that start moving and picking up the pace as well. Okay, so this just is the type of mood that encourages you to strengthen your connections to your loved ones, no matter what, right? And really also have that, feel that self love coming back around towards you, as well as you are going to overcome these difficulties within your life, making new contracts and new projects, new negotiations on the table, guys. Come on, let's go, right? Let's go. Let's see that. Next is, yeah, because you have this beautiful new beginning. And what did I just say? Here's the Fool card, because all that conflict is going away. So you're going to feel like there are going to be better risks for you to go out there and want to take, sharing your thoughts about the situations, ideas, feelings with others, right? Yeah. So liking that, and we're having a huge transformation. The cycle is definitely shifting and changing. You'll start feeling that shift and change. You can start feeling that around the, uh, maybe the 5th, right? Really feeling it strong within the 13th, right? So around the 13th of the month, you're really going to feel this shift coming through, okay? Really wanting to spend time with others. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Uh, Next card coming out. Spiritual union. Yeah, there's definitely some love and maybe some reconciliations going on, but I also feel like you are very unified with yourself at this time, really facing your fears, really getting past those fears and really uniting with yourself. If you've been a little heavy on yourself, you don't have to do that anymore. Show yourself that ultimate unconditional love right at this time, as you can face all of these fears because of this transformation. Okay, so you do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So it is time for this cycle to change. We see this cycle changing. So it's definitely changing in your favor, in your luck, and you will definitely, right, be feeling that, seeing it, and watching the magic happen around you. Ooh, wow. You might even have this magical person with the spiritual union and the magician over here. You might find this, very spiritual, magical person coming into your life as a new love, someone that you can connect with, someone that you have some important conversations. There could also be a lot of important conversations on the table at this time as well, right? Like I said, wanting to share those ideas and feelings. So it is a great time to manifest as well. Let's see. Clarifying all these cards, please. Definitely undergoing some kind of transformation within your life over here, really getting past that Three of Swords. So definitely whatever you felt like was, really hurting and bringing on the heartache over here, you really can feel like you are transitioning away from that, really recovering from that, really moving on from that. It won't feel as heavy, right? Those emotions that were uncomfortable, those, things that are going around you that are causing the conflict and defeat, you can really feel, right, everything is coming back around for your potential change for your, for your life. Um, you guys, this is amazing, right? Very amazing. So whatever you feel like you were struggling with in having even maybe negative talk, because this talks about negative self-talk. So if you're having any kind of negative self-talk, you can change those patterns, curve that talk, right? Really feeling that unconditional love. There it is again. That unconditional love could be having dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, right? As you are talking about bringing in this control and this balance. For a lot of you, I feel like that's yourself bringing in this beautiful, right? This beautiful balance, bringing that control back to yourself, having this surprising information that could be also on its way as you are, learning about new things and really walking into this new transformation, this new cycle. Really getting your priorities done, news, right, about time management, things that we need to discuss, things that we need to make decisions on, or I need to make decisions on, depending on if you're dealing with someone else. Ooh, I love that. We have the Knight of Wands coming in, so there definitely could be some surprising information coming in, hot and heavy over here, where you have this moving in a fearless area. And that's kind of like you again, as you are moving fearlessly through this situation. But if you are waiting for someone, you could be waiting for an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo to come towards you with this surprising information. It's hot, it's heavy, right? It's inspiring, it's what you want, it's passionate, right? It's impulsive for sure. It's almost like, well, I'm not holding back anymore, right? So a lot of promising work though too. We see a lot of promising work coming through, a lot of opportunities with that Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you're really waiting for over here with the Magician, it's almost like unexpected sources are coming at you at this time of the month, right? It's like, this is what I've been waiting for. You might not have seen anything this promising in quite some time, but this is definitely where it's all coming together for you. And you're really going to feel like you want to make some leaps of faith. We have that Knight of Wands saying, I want to do things impulsively. Maybe you are doing things impulsively. Maybe it's not someone else, right? You're going to know that because you do have the new beginning. You do have the Fool. You are saying, I am going to make these leaps. I am going to take those risks. I do want to do things. It will start to slow down though a little bit. Definitely going to start to slow down a little bit. Okay. It's like almost as soon as all of this starts coming in, you're going to start watching it kind of. It's okay though. That's good though, because that just says it's slow and it's steady. So everything that's going kind of hot, passionate, boom, boom, impulsiveness, all these things that are coming at you that are getting everything done, it takes this like, ooh, step the brakes on towards energy coming through, right? It's like, so hold on a second. Now we just need to kind of, what it kind of reminds me of? It's kind of like now we need to catch ourselves so we don't fall, right? Because everything is happening so fast that we want to slow it down just a little bit so we can look at the contracts, look at the commitments, look at everything that's going on around us, right? So that way we can say, okay, so where am I going? And that way I can look around. You want to make sure that you're trusting in the processes, looking around you to see what the heck just happened, right? So it's always good to be able to, it's kind of like settle, oh my gosh, we just went so fast. Now I need to settle down and catch my breath. So it's almost like you're doing a, I don't know, you're running a marathon and now you need to stop. I got to the finish line and now I need to just stop and catch my breath so that we can move again. Because I do see you moving again at high speeds, right? Because you got the sun over here that says, well, these blessings are coming in and you're going to have more opportunities that are on the table. So you're going to have more choices, more things coming at you, right? So, yeah. And then you're going to step right into this new world again. Wow. So from one cycle, into a new chapter. It's always crazy because to me, the Fool card is like a new book, right? So if you're reading a series of books, right, you have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Now you just walked into Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but the world is a new chapter in the book, right? So you see what I'm saying? This is like chapter. Okay, now we're going to go to chapter 2 in this book. We just started this new book, and I have to go to chapter 2. So it's kind of like that, right? So now it's saying, okay, so what are you going to do now in chapter 2? You got what you want, so where are we going, right? And we want to keep this chapter going until it's going to shift again. Then when you see the world again, it'll say, oh, chapter 3, or you've done something amazing, new book coming. That was a short book, right? And you can kind of see your life as that as well, right? Some books are much bigger than other books, right? Kind of like raising kids always reminds me of that too. It's like we have the baby stage. Okay, book 1, the baby stage. Oh, nope, book 2, right? Then we have chapter, and then it's like book 2, they're going to school, or going to preschool. Sometimes even that toddler age of being a baby can be its own book in itself. The book of mischievous behavior, right? So depends on how it is, but you notice if you go through your life, it's like, oh my gosh, will this chapter ever end, or will this book ever end? I want to get to a new book, right? I want to get to the next series. So here we go, guys. Okay, so getting an overall card. I love this. So it's just saying, and you know what? As soon as you're done with that, it's like, and then here we go again. Just racing in, right? Just racing in. Okay, so getting an overall. Oh, where are those cards? Oh, they're over here. Oh, I moved them. I was doing personal readings and I kind of left them over there. Oh, let's see what's going on. Changing my table around. Okay. And guys, if you do want a personal reading, all the information is in the description area under the video. I've been so packed right now. I guess this Taurus season says, yes, I am Taurus, and you're going to go ahead and do a lot of personal readings. So, guys, if you want a personal reading, go ahead and get those up, and I'll get to them ASAP in order. It is up to you, no matter what the situation is, right, in the near future. You can trust. Well, that's interesting because we do have the Hierophant that came out that said you need to trust in the process, right? Looking around and trusting what's going on within the situation, right? So you can open up all the new gates for the new future, and the new future says, yeah, wait. Oh, how crazy, right? That's crazy because it's like, okay, it says in the near future, right? But then it says, oh, remember, because we're going to slow down. It's not really waiting so much. If we were really waiting, we'd have the Two of Wands, right? It would be like we're super waiting, or have patience and moderately move. But if we were, maybe the Temperance, right? But the Two of Wands is really that waiting game, waiting for those ships to come in. But it's kind of crazy though, because it is like kind of referring to you're not really waiting, but you are definitely slowing down. But you might feel like maybe it's so slow compared to what it was before. Maybe you do feel like it's kind of been sitting in its own way more than moving moderately. It's all going to be within perception. Okay, so very beautiful before the golden opportunity. There it is, that sun, waiting for the sun, moving towards that sun. There it is. Yes. So, okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.